welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing this makeup look using the DESIxKATY collab from Dose of Colors. First things first, I want to show you guys the packaging. It is so pretty, and I figured the background today was appropriate for the thing we have going on, you know. And the lipsticks are the same packaging, and it has DESIxKATY's signatures on it, which I love. I'm just going to go ahead and swatch the highlighters and the whole collection for you, basically. So here we go. So first I'm going to swatch the girls. So I'm going to take Sue's. Next is Noli. And next is Turbosan. And then last we have Harpoon. That's the girls. Okay, next are the highlighters. So this one is Miramé. It's like a deep rose gold like highlight, which I love. And then next we have Fuego, which is more of a champagne color. Hey guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Before I do that, I'm going to put on some Maracujá Oil. I'm just going to drop it on my face, because I have super dry skin, so gotta keep it moisturized. That way my makeup doesn't look like crap. And I like to pat this into my skin. So since we're in a nudie mood, I'll put on a nude headband. Yeah, keeping up with the theme of the video. Okay, so now I'm going to put on this primer. Just going to smooth it around. And now we're going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I'm just going to comb through them. And I'm going to outline. So I'm just going to do tiny little strokes just to fill in or brush it out as I go, because I don't like a lot of product on my brow. I'm trying to keep it pretty natch today. And so I don't fill in this inner corner part, and I'm just going to take my spoolie and blend whatever I put on the bottom right here up, and kind of blend the product that's right here into right here, just to give it a gradient effect, just because I don't like when there's too much product in the beginning of the brow. It just doesn't look as natural. So yeah, now I'm going to do the same to the other eyebrow. Sometimes you just need to remember that they're sisters, not twins. So I'm going to go in with my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. So I'm just going to take this matte 242 concealer brush. It's just a flat concealer brush. And I'm just going to put this on the lid. I really like to make sure I get this inner corner area, just because if I don't, then you could totally see it after I'm done doing all my makeup. And so as I'm priming, I'm also carving out my brow. So I'm just going to do that. And so immediately after I'm done priming, I'm going to set my lid with some Airspun powder and a Morphe E27. Now I'm going to color correct with my Urban Decay Naked Skin green concealer. I'm just going to put this everywhere that I have redness. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the peach color. And I'm just going to put this under my eyes for my under eye circles, and this is just going to help brighten those up. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my current favorite foundation, which is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, and I'm in the shade Light. I'm almost out of this, guys. I'm going to have to buy like my 3rd bottle. I wear this all the time. It's my favorite because it just has such a nice color to it, and it doesn't cake up that easily. Like, you can layer it and build up the coverage, but it is medium to full coverage, which I love. I will not wear foundation if it is light coverage, just because I have all these freckles that I'm trying to hide. And yeah, so I need something to cover up the freckles. So I'm just gonna dot this evenly. I noticed that when I do this, that I actually save a lot more product than if I were to put it just straight onto the Beauty Blender, because I feel like I use way less product when I do it this way. And I always put some on my neck because this is a little dark for me. But my chest is like a little bit tanner than my face, just because my face never sees the sun. So I'm just gonna blend this out on my neck first. And I usually take this up to my ears too. Just because you don't want to have like a nice tan face and then super white ears, so I think that's important. A lot of people like freak out, like, why are you putting makeup on your ear? It's like, girl, it's not that deep, like, you ain't gotta trip. So it did look lighter when I put it on, but when you see it oxidize, it's such a nice olive color. I like to get really close to my brows because no one likes that line of skin. So usually if I can't get super close, I'll just take a brush, like a flat brush, and just go along my brows. It's hard to get the sponge that close. So now I'm going to go in with my Tarte ShapeTape, and this is in this shade Fair Neutral. It's been so long since I've done a video, guys. I'm so sorry. And I've gotten all this new product and I haven't been able to share it because I just haven't been able to get my room together until today. It's kind of hard because I like halfway live at my boyfriend's house, and it's hard because he lives like 30 minutes away, so it's just tough like halfway living there and here. It's just, yeah, I haven't been able to get my room together out of pure laziness and just being, I guess, you know, I am like busy all the time. I work and then I go see my boyfriend, and then on certain days I stay home, and on those days that I stay home, it's usually like I get off from work and usually I've had like a long day and I don't want to do anything. But today I woke up at 6 a.m., took my sister to school, and I just decided, like, you know what, I need to do this. And so I just freaking did it, and I did it in like 2 hours. Like, I had to move my whole room around in order to get this background going, you know. I just had to set everything up, you know. It's just, it wasn't that hard. And, you know, I just don't know why I didn't do it. Like, I'm such a procrastinator. And so, now that I put that concealer on, I'm immediately going to bake with my Airspun powder. I'm going to have creases no matter what, but this definitely helps. So, yeah, and I figured the nude background is totally appropriate for this video because, you know, Katie and Desi are so into their nudes, and I'm just like, I can't wait to get it. Can't wait to show you guys everything. I already kind of dipped into the eyeshadow. I already swatched. If you follow me on Snap, or if you follow me on Instagram, I'll have the links down below if you guys want to follow me. That would be much appreciated. I posted on my Snapchat and then on my Instagram stories all the swatches of everything, but I'm going to swatch them again today in this video for you just because not everyone has seen my snaps. So I like to bake right there, and then I also like to bake the side of my nose right here because I noticed like right in this crease area my like foundation gets super weird. So I like really like to blend it out and then set it with the powder just because it's like sometimes it gets all weird. I don't know how to explain it. And then I get bad like lines on my forehead, so I'm just gonna put some powder there too. So now I'm gonna go in with another new product that I haven't used before on my channel. So sorry. And by the way, I have been loving the ShapeTape and the CC cream. They're bomb. One thing that I had a problem with this is that one day it just separated from the bottom right here, and I opened it like sideways and like it fell out into my hand, and I was like, I'm just gonna put this back on. But anyway, that was the only problem I had with this thing, which isn't really a problem to me because I just put it back in there and now I can use it, and I can still use it, and it hasn't fallen out since that day. So like it looks like a lot at first, but as you can see, like it totally blends out. And yeah, I mean, you could go in with this like a couple times to like build it up, but I like a nice soft contour. We're all blended. And so on the places where I baked, I'm just going to take some Fix Plus and my sponge. I'm just going to spray the sponge and pat wherever I baked. I just love the finish that this gives because it helps prevent like that white cast that you have like after baking. And I learned this trick from Orpha Zenali. I recommend that everyone does it. You don't need Fix Plus. You could use like water even. Like you just get your like beauty blender. Oh, can't talk. Get your beauty blender wet again, like even with water. And I've done it with that too. Like, and it still works. Like you don't need setting spray, but any setting spray will work too. So now I'm going to go in with my Hoola bronzer from Benefits, and I'm going to be taking my Morphe 143 fan brush. I'm just going to dip it in there and kind of do like upward strokes with this, and like kind of like side by side. I like to start out going like this and then going like that, just because I like to focus most of the product right here and then blend it out. I like to look really bronze because I'm super pale and I just want to be tan. But I don't want to go out in the sun. Does anybody have this problem? I'm just going to set my face now with some Fix Plus. So, girl, this packaging, I die. This is so pretty. Oh. Guys, can we just take a minute and just admire this lovely piece of makeup? So that was Fuego, and this is Miramé, which is more of like a darker toned rose gold, and Fuego is more of like a champagne gold. Definitely more on the champagne peachy side. But yeah, so what I think I'm gonna do is use Miramé as a like soft blush kind of highlight, and then use Fuego as like my highlight. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe M510 little fan brush, and I'm gonna dip into Fuego. I don't usually do like pressed powders for my highlight. You guys know I'm always about like my iconic London illuminator drops with my, you know, my cocoa bling, because that's what it's about. But today we do it, you know. So I'm just gonna layer this on dry. Girl, I want to put this shit everywhere. Ooh, this is really pretty on the Cupid's bow. I cannot believe how nice this is. I feel like you could use this as like more of a natural highlight. You don't even have to go in like super heavy with this. Like obviously I'm gonna go in super heavy because I'm that extra. But like you could totally use this as like a natural highlight, like just a soft, you know, just a soft touch. Just to give that, like, you know, that nice glow. And I want people to see me from miles away. This is the goal. So since I put that on dry, I'm gonna put it on a little bit wet now. So what I'm gonna do is spray sides of my face again. And then I'm going to spray my Morphe M510. Dip into the product. Oh yeah. And this is what we're doing. This is the goal. Yes, bitch. And I love how there's little mirrors on here. It's so cute. Let's take this Firma brush. It's a 103 and it's just like a soft contoured brush. So I'm just going to dip into Miramé. And I'm just going to dip into it a couple times. And just pat it right here along everything. And you're probably not going to see it that much just because I did pack on that other highlighter. But it's just going to give some color to my skin because I don't want to look, I want to look alive, you know? But it's also going to highlight as well, so it's just going to be like nice and shimmery and pink, you know? If you're fair, you know, fair skinned like I am, I would only recommend using this as a blush or something like that just because it is a little darker and it'll show up like darker right here instead of like, you know, light like what we want. It's still gonna reflect, but when it's not, like when you look straight on, you could like see that line of like highlight. We do not want that. Now that we've highlighted, I am gonna go in, and I know I'm late to the game. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. I definitely have to say, this is my favorite palette that has ever come out. So I'm going to take my Morphe E27 and I am going to take the color Silk Cream. So I'm just going to be taking Silk Cream as a transition shade. Just putting that in the crease. So now I'm going to be taking a Morphe M505 and it's just a smaller kind of brush. And I'm going to pick up the color MFEO, which is like another transition shade, but it's a little bit darker than the Silk Cream. And I'm just going to put that in the same place that I put the Silk Cream color, but I'm just going to bring it in a little bit deeper into the crease. So now we're gonna go in with the color Hunts. So I'm gonna take a Morphe M510 and it's just a really small blending brush, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease, a little bit deeper into the crease, and I'm just gonna like warm this up a little with some Hunts. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the color Jax, and it's just a really like deep plummy purple burgundy color. And I'm just gonna take that same brush and put it in the crease again. Introducing the girls. So here we have Suze, Turbosan, Harpoon, and Noli. And the names are their nicknames for their puppies, and they're so cute. So I think I'm gonna use some Turbosan today. So I have the instructions right here, and it says eyeshadow guide, how to use. So Suze is meant to be used wet for maximum texture / color payoff. Apply with a damp finger. And I heard Katie talking about how in her YouTube video she just like has like a little drop of water, literally a drop of water, and she just dips her finger in it, dips her finger in the product and uses it. And then we have Harpoon, which is also meant to be used wet, and Turbosan is supposed to be used dry along with Noli. For intense color payoff and for a glistening finish, apply with finger. So now I'm going to go back in with my Morphe E27. I'm going to go back into MFEO, and I'm just going to blend out the edges. So I'm going to go in with a MAC 219 pencil brush. I'm just going to spray it with some Vicks Plus. I'm going to dip into Suze. You guys, this shit, they weren't playing around with this. They were not. So, back in with that pencil brush. And I'm going to take the same colors that I used up top and just put them on the lower lash line. One thing I have to say that I did notice about the eyeshadows is that I didn't really get any fallout, which is awesome. So, now I'm going to take a Morphe M510. And I'm going to take Fuego again, and I'm going to pop that on the brow bone for a nice brow bone highlight. I also got this in my Ipsy Glam bag, so it's a liquid kohl waterproof eyeliner. It is vegan, gluten-free, GMO-free, and it is not tested on animals. I am gluten-free. I have been gluten-free for about 6 months now, and it's not because I choose to be. I actually have celiac disease, and I don't want to go too much into detail about it, but like long story short, like I can't eat it because it'll mess with my, you know, intestines and stuff, and I will get like really bad cramps. And honestly, like, I didn't know that there was gluten-free makeup. I didn't even know that there was gluten in makeup. Like, I didn't think that was a thing. How do you even put wheat in products? Like, I don't know how that works. I haven't really done much research on it, but I just think it's cool how there is like gluten-free makeup. So I'm just gonna draw a line just to like hide the lash band when I put lashes on. So now I'm going to take the House of Lashes in the style Starlette. So real quick, I'm going to coat my lashes with some Loreal Telescopic Carbon Black mascara. No lashes. What kind of lips are we going to do? Let's see. So, I have all 5 of their lip products here. What are we gonna do today, guys? I think I should swatch all these for you, like, on my lips. And just so that you guys can see how I look with them. You guys can get a better, like, visual of what they look like on different skin tones. Because sometimes the website doesn't always, like, give, like, I don't know. The website is just on one person, so you're gonna see it on another person. I just feel like it's better for you guys to see it on me. I'm gonna start off with No Shade. This is definitely more of like a light peachy nude. So this is No Shade. Definitely a lot lighter. Honestly, I really love it. I think for like a fair skinned girl like me, it's nice. But I would want to put maybe like a brown lip liner around it just to like give my lips some definition. So the next shade we're gonna go in with is More Creamer Please, and it's like a darker nude color. I'm actually kind of digging this color. I don't have any kind of color, like any nude like this in my makeup collection. I really like this. It's like a nice like light brown nude, but I like how dark it looks on me. It feels really creamy, but not like shiny kind of creamy. Like it's not too creamy, and it feels like nothing on your lips, which is awesome. I'm gonna go in with Saváge, not Savage, but Saváge. It smells like vanilla. This. Girl, I'm not usually into like dark lipsticks, but this, it's like a velvet purple, but like it's not like black, you know? It's like, it's that deep purple shade. It's so pretty. I have to say I am impressed because I only had to dip into the product like twice, and that's like really huge for me because I usually dip into like product like a couple times. But and the color payoff was just so nice, barely any streakiness. So now we're gonna go in with Hot Fire. I love the formula. It's very opaque and it dries super quick. I love that. But not like too quick, you know? It dries quick. It like literally feels like I'm wearing nothing and it feels so comfortable. Sorry guys, so my camera ended up dying, so I'm just gonna make this quick. I put More Creamer Please with some No Shade in the middle, and then I topped it off with the Over the Top gloss. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys liked it. Katie and Desi, I'm so proud of you. This collab was amazing, and I'm in love with all the products, and I can't wait to see what's next. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!